In its heyday, Cayman rope was highly prized for its strength and durability. Made from an endemic strain of the silver thatch palm, the process took teamwork and determination.
This is the top. Well, that's what our living, bread, and butter. If we didn't have a 25 fathoms or a 50 fathoms of rope every weekend, I would say you don't have too much to eat on Sunday.
Marlena Anglin's been making rope from silver thatch since she was just a little girl.
And then I'm going to tie it together.
She learned from watching her mother.
Just like this now, I'm going to cut it. Making rope was like going to work every day out of the home, and Friday you get a paycheck. Saturday you go shopping, or you paycheck. Whatever, left aside. So the rope came in like it was a work to do the first part of the week, and when it comes to Friday afternoon, you lay it and prepare to take it to the store early Saturday morning.
We used to trade with Jamaica with rope to get our flour and sugar and whatever it is, and that had to do it with rope. We never had nothing else to trade with. Not my time.
From the 1800s to the 1960s, rope was life, and today we're going to show you how it's made.
This is where the strand made from. This top is what we call the top. You cut it when the stalk is showing.
The tops of the silver thatch palm tree are harvested and then left to dry in the sun. Once dry, they are ready for use.
These are the stuffings, and these are the top wrappers.
Once everything is ready, it's time to twist the thatch.
And now I'm going to show you exactly how that is made, where we get the rope from.
Using broader leaves as a wrapper around the smaller, thinner parts called the stuffing.
This is what we call join it together, join the strings together.
It was certainly a time-consuming process, and they needed a lot of rope.
This is how we did this, just like this, honey.
This is our strand. This is what we use to make the rope.
Once the very long strands are made,
here are the winches.
it is time to move on to the rope cart.
This piece, we call it the bar. At least that's what we've been calling it, the 3-winch bar. You see they got the 3 holes, and those holes go over here to secure on these winches, so that when you turn the winch, they all are turning together.
And this is where the actual rope comes together.
We start from right here, like this. That's what that nail is for. And what we do, we slide it on over the winch, stick the nail in to secure that in. Then we take this and go all the way down to the single winch, and then come back up. Okay? Okay, he'll hold that. I will actually take and walk and take this down like this.
Double strand.
This is our first double strand, and then we'll have a single strand to go in the middle. As you can see, we got 2 of the strands doubled up. We just place them over this, the nail in here, and secure it that way. Now you got 2 strands, and the next thing is go with this 3rd one down the middle. We just follow it right on down here, doing the same thing as I did up there by unraveling the strand to secure it over this nail. It's real important to get the strands all even. Now this is something really, really cool. This is called the cob. This is a modern one that's just made not too long ago, within the last 20 or 30 years. This thing here probably 100 years old. Wow. This is just a relic that, wow. I getting goosebumps because of it. It's something when you hold history in your hand, you don't know how much lives this thing helped save in this island, how many people profited in
because of this.
This is life, like Marlena said, this is part of life in Cayman. This right here, this thing is so old. A cob. You see how it's shaped? That is so that it can twist the rope together. You will see this in a few minutes, how it works. You place the cob like that, and each one of these grooves secures a strand.
Once the strands are in place, they start turning the winches. The cob is then used to guide the strands together into a solid piece of rope.
What a beautiful thing is happening now. This is rope being made. And the reason this rope was such in demand, it's unique to Cayman. It is grown in the sun, and anywhere you go on this island, you're less than 4 miles away from the ocean, so salt spray, salt and sun was their big attributes that made it strong.
Not just strong, but resistant to rot and decay, making it ideal for use in marine applications. But it meant even more to people like Ms. Marlena.
Get the 200 cycle. It gave me life. Caymanians, they should never, never forget about this thatch rope. Okay, deal. Flatten it up down there.
The silver thatch rope industry eventually died off because of the invention of synthetic rope. And as you've seen, there are still a very small group of Caymanians who make silver thatch rope today to keep this part of our heritage alive.
But it's good for the children to know what we went through. Huh? So yeah, what we done to survive. Yeah.